Hello and welcome. This is basically Goodwill and Thrift store. I did get a little bit from Amazon, so that'll be on there as well. So Wednesday after work, I stopped at the one Goodwill close to work, and then everything else was from Thursday. Found this one is Forgetting Sarah Marshall on Blu-ray. Did not have this one. Kind of glad to grab that. Got Jumper, which I'd already had, but this here is a 2-disc, so the second disc is actually the digital copy, and it has a slip sleeve on this one. So not sure if the digital works because there's no code, but I thought it was a DVD because it says DVD on it, and I put it in the one player and it popped up with a menu. So I don't know if I put it in the computer, if I can actually just pull the copy off if I tend to need. What else did I grab there? Because while I was there, I saw somebody else picking movies, and I could tell he had stuff. And when I got in line, he came to me and asked me if I wanted anything that he had, because his Uber was showing up, so he couldn't wait in line. So I grabbed 2 titles from him. One was 50 First Dates on Blu-ray, which I already had, but it was sealed. So I took that, and the other copy is in here once I go through this part of the stack. I'll point that one out. Actually, yeah, I'll do that one. The other one he had that was still sealed that I took from him was Seabiscuit, 100th anniversary, Universal. Got a nice little pop-up info. So since I did not have this, I figured brand new was the way to go. And the other stuff I picked up, I already have this on blue, but I kind of like this packaging. It was kind of interesting. It was for the Fantastic Four. Got a 2-disc set. It was in a slim package. So the one is a digital copy, so it's really advertising the digital copy. And a thin little sleeve. The other one I got, this one was still sealed, was Old School, unrated. Bad. Found me a nice John Hughes film here, Uncle Buck, John Candy. Did pick up some more wood. I got to go out today and pick up some more to work on redoing that one and then building the game room rack. This movie here, I think I've seen parts of it, but all I have is a preview disc from Circuit City. So it was Samuel L. Jackson's Snakes on a Plane. I really like the artwork on that. A really cool design. Then this one here, this was also still sealed. This is a promotional one. It was actually part of a set, obviously, from Walmart, because it says on the disc Walmart exclusive. This is for the first Iron Man. It has, let me see, let me show real quick. Right in here, Walmart. It has exclusive first look, a complete episode of the upcoming Iron Man Armored Adventures. which I have that complete 2 seasons. Image gallery from the feature film Iron Man original motion picture soundtrack sampler, and a digital comic that revealed the story behind the special ending to Iron Man featuring Nick Fury. So, kind of like grabbing that. Some extra rarer stuff. And that's what I picked up on Wednesday at Goodwill. Then I went to the outlet Goodwill on Thursday and picked up a few things, since they're all 50 cents a disc. This one here, these aren't all necessarily movies. Some of these are, well, most of these are like soundtracks, but this is a PC game here I grabbed. Was SeaWorld Adventure Tycoon. Figured for 50 cents, get that. Garth Brooks and the Magic of Christmas. I still haven't even checked. I mean, I don't know if I have this or not. I have basically all of Garth Brooks stuff, and even the notorious Chris Gaines CD that he was trying to do an alter ego of, which I actually enjoy. This one I grabbed because I thought this was kind of funny. I like this is a Charlie Daniels band, Country Stars and Stripes, but I guess this was only sold in Cracker Barrel, which is the logo right there. It had at least three songs I knew. Well, Star Spangled Banner I knew. So there's basically 4 on there that I knew of. In America, The South's Gonna Do It Again, Devil Went Down to Georgia. Those I knew title wise. So kind of a interesting little package. I said 50 cents. Who could go wrong? Nice John Williams set here. Conducts the Star Wars trilogy, the Skywalker Symphony. This is definitely a good one for 50 cents. Not much. The Sony Classics release. Another movie-related one here is a motion picture soundtrack anthology, The Lion's Roar, classic MGM film scores of 1935 to 1965. This is a nice 2-disc set. Got a booklet here, a lot of information and whatnot in there. But track wise, it has Mutiny on the Bounty, The Good Earth, The Woman, The Wizard of Oz, The Philadelphia Story, Random Harvest, The Clock, The Yearling, Madame Bovary, Prisoner of Zenda, Lily, Ivanhoe, Invitation, The Bad and the Beautiful, Bad Day at Black Rock, I'll Cry Tomorrow, Lust for Life, Designing Women. That was disc 1. And disc 2, we have Raintree Country, Some Came Running, Ben-Hur, North by Northwest, Home from the Hill, The Subterraneans, Sumerian, King of Kings, 2 Weeks in Another Town, Mutiny on the Bounty. What's the difference in that one? Time difference on that Mutiny on the Bounty is longer, like about 40 seconds longer than the first track, Mutiny on the Bounty. Bachelor in Paradise, The Prize, How the West Was Won, The Americanization of Emily, A Patch of Blue, The Cincinnati Kid, Joy in the Morning, The Sandpiper, and Dr. Zhivago. I thought that was a pretty good score for $1. Then back to movies. Happy Madison, Stranger Wilderness. Did not have this one. This is a good film. I like this. Another one I've enjoyed watching that I did not have was Bandits. So considering these were 50 cents, that was good. This one cost me $1. I thought this might be pretty interesting here. It's Rock City Christmas Spectacular starring the Rockettes, plus bonus DVD, Diamond at the Rock. So since this was a 2-disc set, this cost me a whole $1. It didn't really have much new in there. That's why I think I tended on picking up a lot more music. I tend not to grab that much of those oddball things. I'm going to go ahead and do the Amazon and then get to the thrift store. So I got in the mail yesterday, since now they actually had logged my name in to, well, my address into their system. They can actually make deliveries to me without going through the post office or UPS. I got here was the complete second season of the Titans. Figured I might as well grab that real quick while it's about 15. I didn't want that to, and it's got that nice side slip on it. Then they had this one down to $10. Was the Blade Trilogy on Blu-ray. All 3 discs are on their own. Well, all 3 movies are on their own disc, so that was also a nice thing. That was 10. And this one I've been wanting for a while. Target had it, and I just kept avoiding it, and now Target doesn't carry it that I see. And this was only $5. They finally dropped this down to $6, and they already owed me a $5 credit from before. So technically I only paid $1, and that is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Definitely something I had to have in the collection. This is such a good film. Now, thrift store. Went to one thrift store, and I had told them about the incident that I had at the other store. And they told me that that store was owned by the same father and son that owns that store and 2 other stores. So they told me that they would always do good deals for me and not do that. So I was very happy about that, and I ended up finding a lot of stuff. I walked out with a stack of stuff and spent $20. So everything I'm showing now, I picked up there for 20. Let me knock out I picked up 1 CD, and that is Greatest Hits So Far from Pink. So, in the old digipack. Alright, now back to the movies. Alright, on DVD, Sands of Oblivion. Some Secrets Should Never Be Unearthed. It's got Adam Baldwin in it. Academy Award winner George Kennedy. I'm not sure. Victor Webster, Maureen and Mark Kennedy. But Egyptian style film. And grabbed Skinwalkers. They Hunt Us. Looked like a pretty interesting horror flick. This one here I already had on Blu-ray, but since I didn't have the DVD to go with it, since it was a Magnolia title, I would add it. And that is David Hyde Pierce in The Perfect Host. This is a really good movie. Don't remember everything about it, but I know it's like the gist is this bank robber comes knocking on the door, says he's somebody's friend or something, and comes in while he's supposed to be hosting a party, but I think he ends up being like a killer or something. So kind of plot twist because the guy's thinking he's got the upper hand when he actually doesn't. I got here is a Teen Titans Go Season 5 Part 1. So it's way out of sequence, but I figured I would get it anyway. Eventually I will be picking all these up in some form or another. These are 2 disc sets. The typical there. Here I was actually surprised to find this. I mean, and this is Red versus Blue. I found Season 1 and Season 2. Here's Season 2. I already had Season 3 that I found at a Goodwill before, and Season 10, which we've all found at Dollar Tree on DVD and Blu-ray. But the Season 1 here is actually autographed by 4 of the characters, and this one is obviously the main character, which his name is Bernie Burns. So that was actually kind of nice that I found an autographed copy of something. And found another copy of this. This was in a fatter case, but mine actually is in a fat case. But this, the sleeve for this is not for a fat case. This is for a slim 2-disc case, and that's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Because the other one has a bigger banner and everything, and when I held it up to the other one I have, it's a little different, but it's all the same information, same specials, just they changed the packaging. Found this as well. I keep finding a lot of Kevin Smith stuff in there. I don't know what's wrong with these people. This is the Criterion collection of Chasing Amy. And these were all in good shape. My biggest and best score there was this. This was a sealed set of Season 1 through 5 of the Season 1 through 5 of Mom. They were all sealed individually and then all sealed as a pack of 5. I looked on Amazon. This set sells for $85, and I got it for $4.99. So I just saved $80. I mean, I would have never spent $80 on it, but yeah. And the first 2 have the nice slip on them through the side. After that, they didn't. But let's see. 3, 4, and then 5. So I just need to pick up 6 and then 7 when that one finally comes out. What I did like is that they have a nice number system on it. So that was the big hit for the day when I looked and saw that was $85 for that. Now I found more. Let me grab one over here real quick. Is the HD DVDs. I bought this one here just because I wanted the case, even though I already have it. Is the 300, but it's actually different than the 300 I have. There's no barcode. This is where the barcode's supposed to be. You can see. Also, the one that I have is a combo. It's the HD DVD and DVD, which is what they were doing, was the flip discs. The one I picked up yesterday as artwork. So kind of decided I might just hang on to that for that fact. Assuming that this one was for when you bought a new player, probably. It's usually what they did with the stuff without barcodes, because the King Kong I have doesn't have a barcode on it, and it's the same way it came with the player. I did get one more HD DVD, and that is Half Baked. There's another combo one. So I did not have Half Baked at all, so I was glad to find at least something I didn't have. Then again, last week when I was out and I found this at the flea market, now I found it at the thrift store. So I bought it again because this is a 4-disc set compared to the 3-disc set. And this is the Ice Age Continental Drift 3D. Now, it's in an even fatter case. It's still the same first 3 discs, 1, 2, 3, but the 4th disc is a Target exclusive. So I had to grab it to get the extra disc. So that was on that end. Then I was surprised to find this, and this was in great shape. The digital code still worked, and that is The Big Bang Theory on Blu-ray Season 6. All the discs were in perfect shape, or are in perfect shape, and the digital code worked. It was kind of throwing me at first when I was looking at it, because I was looking at, I saw disc 1 and disc 2, and then I saw disc 1, and I'm like, what's going on? Then I realized that it was Blu-ray and DVD comboed in there. I was just thinking Blu-ray, but it's a 5-disc set, 3 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays. So I was glad to get a nice set there. I almost didn't realize it because of it being in a case. I'm looking more for a lot of blue. This one here I grabbed just to kind of get is Beyonce, the Beyonce Experience Live. It's got, what is that, 35 tracks? Yeah, looks like 35 tracks, or at least 35 chapters. Not really sure how many are on there. And I also found is Gosford Park. This is the British release, I believe, because it's got the but it is region 1, so I was fine with that, and the little rating that they use. Then here I have also Apollo 18. There's a reason we've never gone back to the moon. Interesting horror film, never heard of this. And this is an Anchor. Oh, it's Weinstein and Anchor Bay. And the last one that I had picked up was let's see, never heard of this either, is Channing Tatum and Terrence Howard in Fighting. And I'm going to end up having to take time, because I'm just kind of like skimming, moving stuff around while I'm there. I'm going to end up going in one day and just kind of moving everything out of the bin as I can to get through it. So that's everything I found at one thrift store, 2 different Goodwills, and a small little pickup from Amazon. I've got another order through Stinky Tuna coming in. They've already said that shipped. I've got a package that's supposed to be here today. I didn't wait because I think that is basically all doubles except for one title in the trade. I've got 2 other packages coming, and then I just placed an order through Deep Discount. So I've got a few random things coming. But thanks again for watching, liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff. And we will see you.